What is up? It is Wednesday night shenanigans here on Dynasty Pylon, and I don't know what to expect anymore.
All I know is this is what you gotta expect. On Sunday, I will be singing the Watch the Commanders fight song, whatever that rap thing, because because of Tyreek Stevenson. And I hate him. I hate him. Like, literally, I have hate in my heart for him right now. Like, it doesn't even make sense. I don't know what the frick he was doing for 4 seconds while the play was going. He was just walking around like, hey, we won the game. Like, dude, what are you doing? The play is going. And then he has the audacity to run and tip the ball to the man he's supposed to be blocking out. I feel like, you know what? If I was a betting man, I would say you were taking the money. You bet on the Washington Commanders, and you said he tipped it away from the guy who was supposed to tip it to the guy that he was supposed to be guarding. Like,
I didn't get to watch most of Sunday because I was out. I had other higher coloring duties of whatnot, but I tuned in to a little bit every now and then, and every single time I looked back, the Bears were just pissing me the hell off. It was bad. It was bad. What's up, Messi?
I mean, hey, what are we talking about? We should always pass the ball, hand the ball off to your backup center who has his wrist guards on and his elbow guards on and his hands taped. You should always hand it off because everybody hands it off to the 300-pound dude when you're behind.
Yeah. I don't know. I just like, I don't know. It was kind of crazy. Like, for IDP purposes, I was even frustrated. Like, players are still going out. Players are hurt. They are not coming back. And it's crazy that you see that we are, like, scraping the bottom of the barrels of these linebackers. I like, it's crazy. Even D-line's upsetting me. Man, my D-line was so busy searching for Skittles on the ground that they didn't even like I had Jalen Carter and Myles Garrett, easily, arguably the two best,
Defensive
top
tackle,
dogs
defensive
defensive
yeah.
line in all of football, and they couldn't do nothing. They didn't even get a single tackle. 0.25 from Jalen Carter and 0.75 from Myles Garrett.
Well, let me get on. Oh my guys. Oh my god. I don't even want to talk
Nothing.
about that.
I was so upset. I was like, okay, whatever. You know what? I'm not even. I'm whatever. I'm not even care. But yeah, what's up, guys? How are you? There's a lot of news coming in. Trade deadlines. We have exactly 6 days, a week maybe, if you really want to count today.
Yeah.
But today's pretty much over, so I'm gonna say 6 days. There's a lot of talk about players moving. Raiders. We were talking about this last week. Raiders. They're not going to trade Crosby. That's just off the table.
The owner came and said it's not happening.
Yeah, it's not happening. But I see you guys. Big Abu Albert, you're in here. Messi, I see you guys. We'll get to those questions here in a bit. Let's just kind of go through here. Rumor is Trey Hendricks may or may not go to Detroit. I could see that.
That makes perfect sense for both teams.
Yeah, Zadarius Smith to Baltimore, maybe.
That would be within the division. That is, see, that's the thing that always confuses me.
We'll see. Texans trying to get Pete from the Raiders, help out with that O-line. Mike Williams to Tampa Bay, which makes sense. Azeez Ojulari to San Francisco potentially. A lot of these, moves are like what teams need. So, with injuries happening left and right, it's great. You know why? Because the players that you expected to get hurt aren't really getting hurt, but the players that don't get hurt are just like, I don't know.
I mean, the Texans have no receivers left. It's literally Tank Dell, and he's saying like,
he's not even fully healthy, man.
Hello.
He's not even fully 100%. He's still kind of a little bit banged up. So it's wild. It is freaking wild. But we're gonna start doing start sims. Where is my Discord? It just like disappeared. There we go. Just in case I got something from some of these guys. Okay, nothing. All right, cool. So yeah, Messi comes in here. What's up? Says start Kansas City defense or the Eagles defense. I think I'm gonna go Eagles. Aren't they playing the Jacksonville Jaguars?
Eagles are playing the Jaguars, and then Kansas City. Off the top of my head, I'm not sure who they're playing.
I'd rather put in Eagles versus the Jags rather than Kansas City versus freaking Baker Mayfield.
Oh, it's Baker. Okay, because Kansas City. This is a good question because Kansas City is the number one defense in the league by far. It's not even close. It's not even close.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, I understand without Godwin, it kind of makes a big difference. But Otto's still there. He's got like two running backs that can still catch.
Yeah, we were right about that. We were 100. We talked about this on Sunday. It was like, hey, Rachaad White all of a sudden is going to be the reemergence because someone has to catch the ball.
Yeah. Without Godwin, you got to utilize all your weapons from here on out. So it's going to make a difference. Like you could probably put Kansas City in, but I don't know. Jacksonville hasn't really done much except for the run. And that's only whoever's the healthiest running back there is.
Well, Bixby and Etienne should be ready this week. So that's what worries me about the Eagles because Kansas City can run. And you know what they can do? They can throw to a tight end. They can throw to a tight end better than
just all of a sudden is reimmersed himself as like a tight end again.
So I got this. Just throw the ball to me. Evan Ingram's like, whatever around here. I took care of my hamstring. I'm good to go. I can catch anything anywhere. So
yeah, and BTJ is hurt too, isn't he? He's not playing, or is he playing?
He's playing.
No, he is playing. He's
playing.
He's questionable from what I thought he was saying. Chest. Yeah, nah. I'm still gonna go Eagles, man. Like it's unless you think otherwise, Kansas City. I think I'm still go.
I think it's a lot closer than I want to say. You think immediately because Kansas City has been the number one defense in the entire league. They begin pressure on the quarterback. Karlaftis has been doing a great job. I hate Chris Jones, but he's probably the best, most active defensive tackle right now overall. Their defensive backfield has been doing amazing. and they're keeping them in the games. The reason why they're 7-0 is because of the defense, but we're talking about fantasy points. So in fantasy points, the Eagles have been taking the ball away a little bit more.
They've been sending people too. They've been getting sacks too. They're not afraid to send a DB or two.
So it's tough. I mean, it's close, but I would go Eagles D this week just because of the matchup. Mm-hmm. I do worry that Baker Mayfield is going to. He's probably going to throw 3 interceptions. But he's probably going to throw 3 touchdowns too.
Go out there looking like Jameis Winston.
Hey, exactly. I'm throwing the ball to somebody.
Yeah. Speaking of Jameis, he's playing. Thank goodness.
Dude,
I mean, I feel like this is something we've been asking for a while, but they just haven't done it. And he actually did really, really good. But the problem is it was Baltimore. Baltimore's like, okay, you could put up a bunch of these freaking points, but so can we. So I'm looking, and it wasn't bad. 3 touchdowns. I don't think he threw an interception. He did fumble, didn't he?
He almost had an interception. He threw the ball like right to the guy.
Mm-hmm.
He dropped it. It was the safety. Baltimore
Hamilton?
safety. Yeah, Hamilton. Hamilton had the ball in his hand, like literally, but he like started to run without securing the ball. The game was over.
There's a reason why he's not a receiver.
Was over though. Like it was like only to him. It was only.
Do you know how many times that's happened to him? That's happened to Hamilton way too often for him not to catch these balls. This is why he plays DB. This is why he is not a receiver. That dude cannot catch.
6'3", 230. He'll be a monster receiver. He'll be a problem.
He's like QJ on the Chargers, but they actually were smart and they put him on DB, where they kind of gave him hope and like, hey, you can still play receiver. QJ would be an amazing DB.
I don't know. It's just so interesting because Baltimore's defense is that talented, that much experience on there, but somehow they continue to lose. And I feel like the defensive line gets good pressure, but they don't stop the run well, which is crazy because Roquan is like the best run stopper ever.
Yeah. All right. So, do you think the Commanders were holding on that Hail Mary?
Oh yeah. Oh, there plays. Okay, so you had a legal lineman downfield, right? You have holding, but none of that matters because Tyreek Stevenson was over there crip walking in the end zone away from everybody for the first 4 seconds of the play. For 2 plays. He was crip walking for 2 plays. Just like, what are you doing, man? Like, I don't, for 2 plays, he sat there and did it. It was crazy. So, like, and the fact that Matt Eberflus walked off with 3 timeouts, that means you could have called timeout under any of these circumstances. That is a travesty. And I'm sure he apologized to the team because you have to after something like that. But it's just, I look at my power rankings, and when I look at the Bears on power rankings, if they won that game, would have been a top 7 in my power rankings.
I think you mentioned that yesterday, right? Yep.
And now they're probably like 13, 14. They have a 23% chance of making the playoffs now. They went from 74 to a 23% chance of making the playoffs.
All it takes is one
stupid play.
Yep, pretty much. But hey, that's football for you. But that's also fantasy football for you. If you beat like somebody in your own rankings, you adjust, and that's kind of what happened. Mm-hmm. So I'm sure he's gonna get. I'm pretty sure he's been getting crap already for the past 2 days of practice. So.
Oh no, I wouldn't even start him.
Yeah, I got 2 fantasy questions for y'all. Jared Goff or Jordan Love?
Jared Goff. Jordan Love, man.
I would say between those 2, it's not going to be that far apart, but I'm going to say Jared Goff.
Jordan might not play
because he's
so
he got banged up from last week, right?
He didn't finish the game last week, and he's questionable even as of right now.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan Love, he's saying he doesn't have to practice to play, but if he does not practice the entire week, I doubt that he goes out there and plays against that defense, that team.
Yeah. I don't think they're going to be that far apart, even if he's healthy, anyways. A full healthy Jordan Love, but I would still go Jordan. I would still go Jared Goff, just because of the weaponry that he has.
His back and his knee are a problem right now for Jordan Love, and Jordan Love threw the worst interception in known to man this season. I've never seen anyone throw an interception backwards. Like he was
That
falling
last
out of
week?
bounds. Yeah, so he's just falling out of bounds, and he literally just, instead of taking the safety, he literally just threw the ball backwards, and the guy just caught the ball and walked in for the touchdown. And was like, "Why would you throw that?" Like, no one understood what he was doing, but because of that, Jordan Love takes chances, and that's what I'm trying to get to. He takes a lot of chances.
I hate when I miss freaking time, man.
It's hilarious. There's a lot of stuff that happened, but Jared Goff has been doing a great job. He's been controlling this team. They're on a roll. And I don't see anyone getting rid in the way of that train right now.
And plus the weapons that he has are way better too.
He has two running backs that are better than every running back on your team. They got two of them better.
And Amon St. Brown are better than all his receivers, anyways.
That's exactly how it
is. It's a big drop from Sun God to Tim Patrick. Don't get me wrong, but he's also got Laporta there too. So.
And that's what I was going to say. I was going to say it doesn't even matter because they're not even playing at the best because Sam Laporta is not playing like Sam Laporta. They have more room to grow.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah. I think end game towards like these last couple of weeks, we're going to see a big change, a big shift with Detroit. And I think they're going to play a lot harder than what they've been playing. They're going to get out of their funk. Because last year they were playing amazing, and I think that's going to be the.
They're 6-1. They're the number one ranked team in power rankings right now. Yeah. So, yeah.
So his other question was Calvin Ridley, Jerry Jeudy, or Darnell Mooney. You know what's crazy?
Closer to now. Oh my God.
It's close. I'm going to go Darnell. The Cowboys have not been a good defense at what they've been doing. They have been letting everything past them, running past them, passing, thrown over them, thrown below them. Like I don't know what's going on with this defense, but. Dan Quinn is a defensive genius, and you can tell
that team.
The fact that he is not there.
So Calvin Ridley had, I think, 14 targets, 10 catches, like 120 yards and a touchdown, I believe. Something like that. And that makes me think that they're going to feed him. D-Hop is no longer there. There's nothing else there to do. They either run the ball or throw it Calvin Ridley. I'm not saying Calvin Ridley's a better player. I think Calvin Ridley is the player that you play for fantasy purposes because PPR-wise, it's going to be huge. Jerry Jeudy's going to increase his numbers going to increase with Jameis Winston throwing the ball, but he's going to spread the ball out around.
I'm still not going Jerry Jeudy though.
Yeah, I think he's probably last because even though Jameis Winston's going to throw the ball, Njoku's going to be there. Everyone's going to get the ball from Jameis. Darnell is the only one that's close to this, but I believe because he's the number 2 receiver, I will go with the number 1 receiver, and that's Calvin Ridley.
Yeah, there's the only option for him. Where you're right. I mean, Mooney has Pitts to worry about, London to worry about, even Algier and
Bijan. Yeah.
So both of those guys. Where Ridley's kind of like the X factor here. So
because there's nothing else there. It's just him.
Yeah. Well, Ingram, but still not like entirely, or not Ingram, but
I was like, yeah, there's no one.
That was last year. Freaking the Titans.
There's no one because D-Hop's gone. There's literally no one else there. Calvin really just sitting there by himself, like, all right,
Pollard or freaking nope. Yeah,
it's just Pollard. Yeah, it's just,
that's it. But, I mean, if they could do that on Green Bay, I'm pretty sure they could do that on Philly. It's going to be I don't think it's going to be as successful, but it'll still be enough numbers to make a fantasy impact.
Yeah. I think
80 yards and a touchdown, maybe, something like that.
Calvin's going to be somewhere around 16 points, 15, 16 points. That's what I think. I think Darnell's going to be somewhere around about 13, 14, and that's what I'm saying. It's not far. Those are 2 good options, and Judy's probably going to just hit you 10.
Yeah. Did you crack this show on Tuesday?
You know what? It was kind of therapeutic. I was able to get it all out. I was so happy to just be able to just yell it all out, yell at everybody. I wanted to break the whiteboard. I thought the whiteboard. I had a whiteboard behind me. I never even used it because I was just so mad because I was going to break down the play, why God's play is a great play, and why you never hand it out to the fullback, and then you don't cut your fullback. They cut their fullback, right, and then they hand it out to the fat guy. That's what happened this week. They cut their fullback on Thursday, and they're handing it out to him. What the hell are you doing? I don't know. I mean, I've only been playing football my entire life. I have no idea.
I'm mad I started CJ Stroud, who only 28 points over Jalen Hurts, who had 50. What? Why?
I told you to do Jalen.
Why wouldn't you go Jalen?
Anthony, I said specifically go Jalen.
Why wouldn't you go Jalen? He had a way better matchup, did he not?
Yes, he did. And he blew up. I mean, 4 touchdowns finally.
It was against the Bengals.
Everything was going his way. There's no reason you go anyone but Jalen. And I said it. Mark said that. That was the only thing that we agreed on. But no, I'm going Jalen. I'm going to Jalen too. Trust us. Learn. Trust us, Anthony.
You live and learn. I'm just scared of Christian Gonzalez. So, no, I ain't worried about that. He's good. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think. No, Gonzalez is. I don't think he'd be able to handle Ridley.
And because they put him in the slot and a lot of times, so every time he gets open, and they do
Gonzalez have a on the outside,
They have a decent offense. They do run a lot of motion in the back to get him open, so he's on the run, and then you could go from there and in out cuts and stuff like that. Ridley's gonna get the ball. He's gonna get targeted 15 times. The last 3 weeks, he's been targeted 15 times. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that. Devontae Smith, Jacoby Myers, Ramondre, Tank Bigsby, Cortland Sutton. Start 2. Devontae Smith and Ramondre. Or Devontae Smith and Bigsby.
I love Bigsby. I don't like the idea of Sutton, but do you know what Sutton's been doing?
He's been doing pretty good
and
lately, which is crazy because he was doing nothing at the beginning, and now he's
all of a sudden he's
doing something.
I think last week he had 11 targets, 8 catches, 100 yards, and he had a fumble that he lost. But so Cortland Sutton's been doing pretty well overall. When he's healthy, he scores 13 points.
Yeah, but it's against Baltimore, man. I don't know.
But that's exactly, we keep on thinking Baltimore's so good, but guess what? Everyone gets their numbers against them.
I know, which is
so Tank last week got 9 points. So he had the last 4 weeks has been 24, 8, 23, 9. And Etienne is coming back. Against Philly, that might do well. As much as in my mind, I first thought with Tank, no doubt. I don't know if that's the answer. I'm going to go Devontae.
Oh, yeah, Devontae for sure.
And Andre?
Yeah. That was my first ones.
Yeah.
Ramondre and Devontae. I'm I feel like Ramondre will definitely get you 10 points for sure. Maybe 10.5 or
against the Jets, who have a great run defense, they scored 22 points. He scored 22
Yeah, but then
points.
CJ Mosley, isn't he done?
Yeah, CJ Mosley out. He's not done. He's been out again. I don't know what the heck's going on because he's cost me 3 weeks in a row wins. Just him by himself. I don't know. I've lost by.
Did you drop him? Hold on. Did you drop him? Or
I didn't drop him. I just put him out. I just said, all right, you're on the bench for now on. I'm done with you. I have 3 other linebackers that are scoring double digits, and CJ Mosley's getting me a 0. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? You're literally taking my season by yourself. Like, oh my God. Like I'm making drives me nuts, man.
Yeah. Or Olave. I have him in my wide receiver 2 spot. Also, cheers from London. Oh wow, hey yo from London.
Oh, awesome, going for the Jags.
Well, good morning, isn't it like early morning over there?
It's a 5-hour difference or something like 6 hours.
No, they're at 8-hour difference. Well, for you, it might be 5.
It'll be for me. It's 6-hour difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like
good morning. Good early morning.
Yeah, 3 in the morning for him right now.
Yeah, for my Jags. See, I love this. I love that the fact that you're over there, you're cheering for the Jags.
You know what I think? I think Jacksonville, because next year
they need to move over there. Just pick up the team.
They already got a new stadium being built. So next year they're going to play a different stadium. The 2026, they're going to play somewhere else. I think they should have all 8 games in England next the 2026. All of them.
They could do it. Jacoby is getting crazy targets as well. I would love to start him. Yeah, and that's the thing. But it's so.
You have to depend on the quarterback. That's the problem.
I don't know if I could do that, man.
Yeah, and you're right. But when you talk about Raiders, right? And you look at the
Minshew
history,
is just so
all over the place.
what? The Colts have a good line. You can tell because they shipped them off to the Raiders, there was no line. Like, it's crazy to see the difference between Minshew going from there to here and the weaponry. It's crazy. It really is.
Jacoby is going to be a wide receiver 3 for you this week. Okay. So when you're looking at, your team, you're looking at, so Olave.
Against Cincinnati, though?
It's still wide receiver 3 against Cincinnati, I think. Because you look like, so he has Devontae. Devontae's going to be a start. You're going to have to start Devontae. You already have Olave, right? Olave is going to have to be a start. His man, Derek Carr's coming back. So you have to go. Olave has to stay there at your wide receiver 2. Then now you looking at, probably your wide receiver 1 and probably a flex. So Devontae's one of them. And your other one's probably going to end up being Ramondre.
Seriously, hey, welcome to the club, man. I think that you'll be fine with Ramondre and Devontae Smith and Ramondre Stevenson. I wouldn't, because the other two, you have to make it happen, where Ramondre, it's going to happen. Like, that entire offense runs through Ramondre usually, where
It's PPR? See, because if it's PPR, understand Ramondre's going to get to carry the ball 20 times, and he's going to catch the ball another 5.
He's that easy 10 points for me. I'm sticking with the. I'm not changing it.
Yeah.
I'm sticking to Smith and Stevenson. That's just the way about it. I'm not changing it.
I'm with you.
I set my team on Discord. Running back, you did. I just had it open, man. Oh, that just came in. Okay, like 4 minutes ago. Okay. Okay, open up in there. Open up in there. And open up in there. All right.
So you said is Olave out? I don't see Olave out at all. I saw him play the entire week, and with concussion, I didn't see anything. He did well.
Olave is with the concussion? I don't know. But
I don't think so.
Olave?
Yeah, I don't think he did. I don't think he has a concussion, because I think he had concussion when he went against Denver. But he came back this last week. He scored like 15 points or something like that. No, he's good. He's healthy.
All right, Anthony. All right, let's go over Anthony's team.
Yeah, he left the game for a bit, but he came back. Yeah, he finished the game. I know I saw him finish the game.
Alrighty, let's move this here. Move that there. Move that there. And move that there. All right, okay. All right, so let's go window. We can show all 3.
Let's see what you got.
All right, so he says he needs help. That's all he says.
Ugh.
So Kirk Cousins, Derrick Henry. Tracy. Oh,
you're not playing him.
I don't like that. Adams, Cooper, because Singletary is going to be Mari Cooper, Trey McBride, the Bills, and Aubrey.
Okay, we have a bench.
Ferguson, Goff.
Mason's, yeah, that's the problem.
T. Higgins, if he's playing, I'm going to put him in. If he's not,
I have him on my bench right now because
because we don't know if he's going to play or not. It
Yeah.
doesn't sound like he's going to play, but if he plays, I'm throwing him in. Calvin Ridley, C.J. Stroud, the Packers. And I'm assuming this is
probably who's available right now.
I'm thinking that's who's available.
Yeah. I won't touch any of those except Charbonnet. Roschon is dependent totally on touchdowns, which you might be able to get away with this week because if you saw the Bears game, they have to hand him the ball now on the goal line, so he might score you a touchdown, but you're limiting yourself to 7 or 8 points because he's not going to get any more yards. because Swift is going to get the ball all the rest of the time. So I feel like Charbonnet is the only other person that might be okay.
Come on. It's not doing what I wanted it to do. Oh, you bastard. Drop down. There you go.
Yeah, there's no other answer. There's only those top two.
So the middle ones are his lineup. So if you're on the phone, I apologize. See if you can rotate it and then zoom in. I don't know. You know what? We don't really care about what's available, right?
No, I think he's going to have to go get somebody.
You think so?
Yeah, he has to go get somebody. He has nothing on his team right now. Mason and McCaffrey are on bye. Tracy's not going to play, and he's questionable even if he did play. So he doesn't have a running back.
I'm just looking at it right now.
Yeah, so he has to grab a running back. The question is Charbonnet or Roschon Johnson the answer? Roschon is only touchdown dependent. Charbonnet is the second wheel. With Kenneth Walker being everything, he is getting all. KW9 is getting it. K9 is killing it.
Yeah, he is.
He's killing it. So
I almost want to go Zeke
because he'll get the ball. But yeah, man.
I almost want to go Zeke, and that's just because I know this Dalvin Cook thing or whatever. Stupid. Everyone got scared last week, and I thought it was funny that people actually benched Zeke and put Dalvin Cook in. I'm like, you guys are stupid. I think you only got like 2 or 3 points.
2.7, 10.10, 0.1 point too much.
Dumb. So stupid. I'm almost just gonna say Zeke. Zeke is probably the more reliable. Roschon, like basically,
his touchdown.
If he doesn't get that touchdown, you're not gonna get anything. And until Seattle decides to go 50-50, because right now it's almost 80-20. Yeah,
it's what it is.
I'm gonna go with Zeke here.
I'm gonna go Charbonnet.
Really?
Because it's the Rams. Because it's the Rams, I'm thinking that you're going to have to split up the running back duty. Charbonnet caught 4 passes last week, which is a good thing. So they're showing that he only had like 5 attempts rushing. But he was in the game catching the ball at some. I think Charbonnet is the answer. Because my problem with Zeke is even he's going to play. I just don't think he has anything left in the tank. No, because I'm going to read you like his last 5 games. 4, 1, 2, 1, 1, 10. And
Who's
10
this?
was because of a touchdown.
Who's this?
That was Zeke.
Okay.
So he's almost as touchdown dependent as Roschon. Yeah.
What did he do last week?
He had 10 because he got the touchdown last week, but that was the first time in 6 weeks that he got a touchdown. And I'll read Roschon.
What's his attempt carries though? That's the question.
So
since you're looking at it right now,
yeah, his attempt carries are
they all 10 plus?
No. Wow. No.
Really?
Yeah. What the hell? Who's getting the damn ball?
Freaking 10, what's his face? Rico Dow.
6, 3, 5, 6, 8. He's averaging less than 2 yards per carry.
Old man hit him. Look, it's
that's sad. How the mighty have fallen.
I'm not going Roschon though, dude.
Neither am I. That's what I said. I think Charbonnet is the answer. You have to go Charbonnet, but you're not going to be happy about it. Roschon is totally touchdown dependent, so you can't go anything else. He's totally dependent on touchdowns. So I think Charbonnet is all you can do, and you hope they go somewhere else.
Yeah. And who's he gonna drop though?
Ugh. What if I threw a run? Do you go Braylon Allen?
Damn, you're swinging for the fences here.
That's all you have. You have nothing
Is this
else.
PPR, Anthony?
And you're gonna drop.
Is this PPR? Because if it's PPR, you might want to be looking at. Yeah, Justice Hill if it's PPR.
Because he does get in the ball, get in the game. He does get a lot of passing.
If it's full PPR, you might be okay.
That's actually a not a bad. Because I believe.
Alejandro, what's up, man? I see your first one. I know you got Pittman with Flacco and Lemon. Okay, got you.
I want to read Justice Hill in the same time frame as everybody else. 18, 3, 4, 14, 2.
It's half. It's still like you're. At least it's something. I look in this case with Singletary coming back.
He has to get somebody.
Yeah, I would. You're swinging for the fences here with Hill, man. You might as well just get Hill. I don't think I'm gonna go with Brian's idea with Braylon Allen. That's too much. That's too.
But worry about what Braylon Allen is that you're going against Houston. You playing on Thursday.
Yeah, I'm going with Justice Hill or Charbonnet. But
I think Charbonnet is the answer. Charbonnet is probably the right answer.
I think I'll go Hill. They just rely on Walker way too much, man. It's crazy.
But that's why I'm going Charbonnet, because I'm thinking going to the Rams, maybe he needs a breather. Or
no, they still run him out. They still run him out. You know this, man. You're the Walker owner. I'm the Charbonnet owner. You know this. Trust me, man. I don't.
Walker's only going to get 25 carries.
I'm not. No, Charbonnet's only good when Walker's gone, and Charbonnet's a great running back. If they were smart, they'd utilize them both, but they don't.
I don't think that Justice Hill. What's he? You know what? Yeah.
And Keontae Mitchell isn't coming back yet. They said he's not back.
No, he's not.
Which I can't wait till he's back, because that dude is fast. That dude is fast. I can't wait till they see a bruiser with a speedster.
I don't know. Is he going to come back this season?
Late, I think so. I think another week or so. They're going to give him some reps, I think, into practice. Aiden, I see you here. But all right, so we're going either Hill or Charbonnet?
Charbonnet. Yep, that's it. Hill or Charbonnet.
I'll go Hill. He's going Charbonnet. Either way, man, I don't like.
It just doesn't feel good.
It sucks, man. But yeah. Okay. Where'd it go? Where'd all my windows go? There you go. All right. Let's see. All right. Alejandro, Pittman with Flacco, Lat McConkey, or Jalen McMillan. I feel good with Pittman now that Flacco's back.
Yep. And he's starting for the foreseeable future.
I'm okay. I don't believe that. I think they'll give him like 3 weeks.
You saw what the coach said.
I understand. You know what? We're going to talk about that. He walked off and said he was tired. Okay.
But no, I don't think that's the problem. I think the problem is
had he not said that, he would have been out there the whole game and he would have been stinking up a storm.
But
that was his way of getting
off. A touchdown.
That was his way of getting off, though. Look, let's think about how much has Anthony Richardson actually played. He is literally the most athletic football player in the game right now. That dude was created in a freaking bottle. I'm telling you, that dude is amazing. However, the thing is, you and I have said this before, it's ball placement, and he still struggles. How many games did he play last year, guys? Not a lot.
6?
No, not even that.
It was only 4?
Not even that.
No, I think he played 4. Did Anthony Richardson?
That was not 4 games. It was 3 games, and the following week 4, he got injured. And he did like a scramble and a throw. It wasn't even a full 4 weeks, guys. In college, he only played about 10 games. And then in this year, how many games did he play? 4?
4, 6. Played in 6 games.
He hasn't even had a full season under his belt yet. He should and I still believe in sitting the rookie. I still believe in having them learn. He was injured all last year. Then he was injured again this year. I don't think he's ready yet. Is he going to be? I think he's going to have a good career.
Completion.
He's not ready. He's not ready. The dude might as well start working on his receiving skills.
Oh my goodness! I mean, at this point, yeah, he could be a tight end. At this point, that's.
I'm just saying he's not ready. If they give him some time, the next couple weeks, maybe I think they're going to roll him out again. They're going to give it another try. He's there for the next 3 years.
Only if they're going to play him again. I don't know if it's going to be this season. If Flacco does the same thing he did with the Browns.
Well, yeah, if he's hot fire, then why sit him? Yeah, no, I understand.
And the Colts have wins. They have a lot of wins.
To answer this question, I'm going to stick with Pittman.
Pittman and Flacco, yeah. Even though Pittman just found out about Flacco through
his back just all of a sudden got good. That's what happened last time. Like his back was hurting, and they're like, "Hey, we're putting Flacco in," and then Pittman's like, "Oh, my back feels good all of a sudden.
I've been healed. I've been touched. It's over."
That's exactly what's gonna happen again. Pittman might go off for 100 yards and maybe a touchdown. Maybe not even a touchdown because you know.
Oh, he's gonna have like 15 catches with no touchdown.
him and Trey McBride are literally the same. They really are, man. They get hundreds of yards, man, in a single game, and they do not freaking hit the end zone. I don't
see
understand.
the 3-yard line, all of a sudden they just like
I don't understand it because I look at them every freaking week and I'm like, how? And I lose by like a touchdown or two. It's crazy. You and I have the same record. I don't even get it. I don't get it.
And you know why? I'm telling you, CJ Mosley. If I ever see you, I want to say, please play. That's all.
All right. Should I pick up Jonathan Brooks?
The question is if Chuba is going to get traded because there's hot and heavy for that right now.
I think what you can do is just stash him. I think they're going to utilize him, especially with this Deontay Johnson trade to Baltimore. That's one less weapon. They're going to have to utilize a rookie somehow, some way. And what if they use second round pick on this dude?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They're going to want to use their new toy. I would say yes, but don't do it at a costly effort where you're going to get rid of somebody who's valuable to you. If you're throwing away a running back 3 for him, I wouldn't do it because running back 3s right now are scarce and they could end up at running back 2 on a single week because of injury. That's how I feel about it. I wouldn't do it.
As long as Chuba's there, Jonathan Brooks is only going to get at the most 50% of the time.
If you have the space. But it's a nice gamble. But is it a gamble to get rid of one of your players that might be a good solid week?
You hear the team that's called about Chuba Hubbard. I don't understand it. It's the 2-6 Jets.
They want to get him out of there.
So. No, but why did the Jets call for another running back? Because that's their problem?
I don't know. I don't know. They need to get rid of Mike Williams first. They need to figure that out first before they figure out getting another running back.
They have Breece Hall, Braylon Allen.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, their main thing is get rid of Mike Williams. Just get him out of there. They'll get something to turn around because the Bucs need somebody. Would you pick Hill from? Okay, we already. Yeah. Drop Tucker, Trey Tucker.
Yes. For his team, yes.
Yeah, I don't know. He seems to be like the number 1 over freaking Myers. Again, sometimes Myers.
He's talking about Tucker, the running back, right?
I see Trey Tucker because Trey Tucker was like relevant last few weeks.
But the Giants running back, right? Was that Taylor?
That's Tracy.
That's Tracy. That's Tracy. Oh, Tucker.
Trey Tucker, the wide receiver for the Raiders.
Oh, Trey Tucker. Raiders. Yeah,
I'm right.
Yeah, the one he's the only one been catching the ball. I got you, the Raiders. Yeah.
He was relevant 2 weeks ago.
I saw he has
9
targets.
That was And then last week it was 3. if you're gonna drop him for Jonathan Brooks, be sure you still have.
What do you have a receiver?
Recent or decent receivers, because at that point it's okay. I mean, this man's gotten, and the only reason he had like almost 20 points those 2 weeks is because it was Carolina and Cleveland. Okay. Cleveland has not Cleveland this entire time. I don't know what's going on with Myles Garrett, but he needs to stop looking for Skittles on the ground and figure out and start playing some ball.
I don't know. I think James is going to turn that whole team around.
I hope so, because he looked good. Which only means Deshaun Watson sucks and he's done.
But yeah, I definitely would. I would go drop Tucker and go get him. I think
Jonathan Brooks that's a good gamble.
Yeah,
I don't think you're going to be hurting if you lose Trey Tucker. If Trey Tucker's going to be good, maybe this week, maybe week 15 against Atlanta and week 16 against Jacksonville. But that's like way then. And then you got the bye week on week 10. So I don't think anyone's going to be looking at him. If Brooks is there Saturday, drop Tucker, because then Tucker will be canceled out for week 9.
Yep.
People are going to forget about him week 10.
Yep.
And if you feel like you still want Tucker on your roster, go get him back on week 11. But I think Brooks should be okay by then. Maybe. We'll see.
I think so too. Yeah.
That gives you at least 2 weeks.
That's a good answer.
McConkey or Shakir or DK?
DK, we don't know if he's going to play, right?
Well,
so he didn't practice this. He didn't practice yesterday or today. He didn't practice yesterday. He didn't practice today. He has a knee injury. We don't know if he's going to play against Buffalo right now.
If he's playing, you put him in. If he's not playing, you put Shakir.
Yep, that's where I'm at. I'm at the same place.
Yeah, because McConkey. Who's got Chargers? Chargers. I'm thinking of. Oh, they got the. Nah, I'm still going. Yeah, DK, Shakir, McConkey. I'm going in that order.
100%.
Yeah. Okay. I'm getting there. I see it. You have like 3 screenshots. Except for your opinion, I'm trying to find some sort of trade to upgrade my flex. Okay, I got you. Let me get here. Have St. Brown, Pittman, McConkey, and Jennings. Yeah, I think you're fine with that.
Yeah, I agree.
I think you're just fine with that.
Even though Jawan's hurt right now, you're still fine.
Yeah, let me see what we got here.
I'm interested, Aiden.
Let me put those here. Upgrade that. Separate them.
Hey, I'm proud of you from surviving that guillotine league. I was like, I don't know.
Hey. I don't know how I'm doing it either, man. I'm like, dang it, man. Like, and you know what's crazy is like this was like the 1 year I'm like, how far do I really want to go?
Yep.
How far do I want to stress about this league? And because I like the man who's running it, I don't want to insult him.
I just want us to look good as a channel. I want us to represent. That's what I keep
and
thinking like, I'm not going to do this.
Reason, you know. All right, you're still in it, right? Or are you done?
Yeah, because I beat you this past week.
Yeah.
And then,
it's because
I've only won 2 games. I've only won 2 games, but I know what. The point is to score points. It's not about beating.
I don't care. There's some people in there. Oh, I got the bye week this week. I'm like, bro, it doesn't even matter. It don't even matter. Like, I'm like,
you lose this is the bye week. You get no points. You lost.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know if you can see this, Brian.
You're good. You're good. So Sam Darnold, Saquon, Kyron Williams, Justin Jefferson, Chris Olave, T.J. Hawkinson, Devontae Smith, Jacoby Myers, Boswell kicker, Minnesota Vikings defense.
There we go. All right. Sam Darnold, Saquon Kyrie. Oh, by the way, if you don't have Sleeper, go look at Patrick Mahomes and go look at Aaron Rodgers right now. Or if you have Sleeper, go look at their profile. See how Justin Jefferson's doing the gritty right here?
Yep.
Go look at those two. Yeah. If you haven't seen the profile. It's worth it, I promise you. Okay, Sam Darnold, Saquon, Kyron Williams, Justin Jefferson, Chris Olave, TJ, and Devontae Smith with Jacoby Myers, Chris Boswell. Looks like he's going to get a kicker.
He has to do that. He's looking at his flex. He's trying to upgrade his flex, and I understand that's the same.
Yeah. So excited for you. Okay. He's got to make a trade to get his flex. You could package, since you have Saquon Kyron.
I'm not sure what I want to trade.
Oh, but you have Stevenson and basically Tank Bigsby or Etienne. So your running back is kind of shot outside of the main two.
So Saquon, Kyron, Stevenson, Tank, and Etienne. And yeah, so
I know a lot of people aren't looking at Brian Robinson, but he's probably at least something. You could probably package Jacoby.
I think Etienne's going to come back this week. And I think they're going to split time.
Yeah.
I don't think he needs to get another running back. I think he needs to get
a receiver.
But he's good at receiver too, though. Really, Devontae Cortland's a good bench guy to have. But he needs another receiver. He needs one. Jacoby, because you have Jacoby, you have Devontae, Olave, Jefferson.
Yeah.
They only one receiver on the bench, and I don't know their bye weeks, but I believe you might run into a problem.
With Olave at 12?
Yeah.
And Etienne at 12 and Stevenson at he's at 14.
What? I think it's Olave, Stevenson, and what's Sutton is.
Yeah, but then you can either put Jacoby there and put Sutton in for Jacoby
for a week.
12.
Yeah. For a week, yeah, you're right. I wouldn't do anything right now. I will worry about your tight end.
The only way your bye weeks.
Your bye week tight ends are the only thing I'm looking at.
Yeah, but I think he can easily just swap out one of these guys to get a tight end. No, but he doesn't have to worry about tight end anymore. Week 6. If he keeps Hawkinson the whole
as long as Hawkinson doesn't get hurt, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see anything wrong with his team right now.
I don't either, but if you want to upgrade, let me look here. Let me look at give me a second. Let me see. Because what you'll have left over to find out if I'm gonna look at the rest of the schedule for Tennessee, Chicago, LA, Miami, Indy, Arizona, Buffalo. Oh no, you want him.
There's no one I want to get rid of.
I'm looking at the future for these guys and seeing if you could probably go get yourself like.
I mean, you could take Travis Etienne and Cortland Sutton and try to go get somebody, but I almost rather have the handcuff of Etienne Bigsby.
I would trade them both.
I would just Ramondre
and
being
go
your
get
backup.
Tony Pollard. And only for playoffs.
I was like,
because here's the thing. Week 15, Cincinnati. Week 16, Indianapolis. Week 17, Jacksonville. for Tony Pollard.
If he's the number one guy still.
Yeah, that's true. Do you think you could do 2 for 2?
I would go.
No, because that's only if that person also has Tajay Spears.
What if someone wanted to go get? Why not Swift?
Swift? What are you gonna give him?
Probably either one. I'll say if you want ETN or Bigsby and a receiver, I can give you either one of those things.
3 for 1 in a redraft league is kind of hard to do.
2 for 1. So I'll give you one of those guys, either Bigsby or ETN. Hopefully it'll be ETN. You try ETN Sutton first. Mm-hmm. And if you want Bigsby, possibly. Brian Thompson would be a good one too. I like that.
Yeah, no, Brian Thompson would be an excellent choice.
I'm
looking for the Jaguars, or Tennessee has a pretty decent schedule towards the end of the year.
Or Calvin Ridley would be another good one. You might be able to get him for
Kelsey
little.
For ETN and Tank Bigsby. I wouldn't say that's bad.
I would. I think Kelsey's going to turn around. And you got something that you could have traded for right now.
But before he had only the 3 running backs, now he has somewhat of.
Yeah, he has 5, but there's really only 4 because you got those.
Right, no, I know that because of they're on the same team, but because of Hawkinson's coming back, like if Hawkinson delivers now, tight end, you can have the top 2 tight ends or 3 tight ends and be like, great. But I feel like 5 through freaking 15, they're all the same. A single touchdown can grab the rank 15 tight end and put them up to number 4 or 3 easily in a single week. Like tight end sucks unless you're in a tight end premium, which I don't think there's a tight end premium.
But then also Kelsey just had 10 catches for 108 yards and a touchdown because
that's
all of a sudden they stretched the field now. So the middle of the field is open again. So now he's able to catch the ball. And it's what we said was going to happen if you have D-Hop.
Yeah, he says Tajay's on waivers too.
Oh, yeah.
I would go.
I'll do the trade and go grab Tajay. Yeah.
Yeah. You dropping Tank for Tajay?
I'll probably drop Travis for Tajay. Or, but I would try to do the trade first and then grab Tajay. Try to do the trade first and then grab Tajay. So now you end up with Tajay and Brian Thomas.
Yeah, but for who though?
I still do either one, Tank or Travis Etienne and Cortland Sutton. Try to get Brian Thomas.
I feel like Cortland Sutton is a must now trade.
Yeah, because he's right now he's getting the targets. They're not messing up right now. They're feeding him. So trade him with a running back, and then you could go get a better receiver and bring up Tajay because he's been hurt. People forgot about him.
Cortland Sutton might be a good trade now because he's going to pop off this week again.
Yep.
And it doesn't look like you're planning on playing him.
And you're okay without him. But then
I think he's going to pop off this week against Jacksonville. And which I know that sucks to say because you're a Jags fan. I get it. I'm sorry. But I think Cortland Sutton's a must trade now.
Because he plays with Baltimore. I think that. Then goes to Baltimore, but Baltimore is ranked last.
Or not
dead last.
But,
dead last is on defense. And I think he's going to get catches, and I agree that you trade Sutton in one of those running backs. Try to get Brian Thomas. Brian Thomas will be a really good grab. I wouldn't be afraid of Calvin Ridley. For the reasons you said about Tennessee at the end of the season.
Tennessee has a pretty good playoff schedule, fantasy football playoff schedule, and they're not. I don't think they're making playoffs, man.
No,
they're gonna play everybody. So,
yeah, I think that's a good answer. I think that's a really good answer.
But if you can't make any moves, honestly, I wouldn't even hate it either.
If they say no, then you stay with what you got. because you're solid.
Yeah. Your main worry is getting yourself week
What's 12?
a kicker right here because it's
Get your kicker
week
now.
9.
Yeah. Well, kicker, I'll drop the kicker I got and get another kicker.
Boswell's doing all right though.
Yeah, but someone else will do all right. You'll be okay.
But isn't Boswell leading the league right now? Or top 3 right now?
He might be.
Hold on. I think he's leading the league right now. Boswell, he was at one point. Let me see. Tucker, McPherson, Butler, Sanders, Bates.
He was definitely killing when they were only scoring field goals all the time.
He was, yeah.
He's still
he's
17, 14,
bro,
17.
He's number 1 right now. That's the number 1 kicker right now.
So you're gonna keep him and you're gonna drop someone else?
Hell yeah, because he's gonna continuously get me 10 to 15 points a week.
I don't know,
bro. Look,
who?
Look, if my kicker's outscoring majority of my team on week to week basis, I'm kicking. I'm
Who on that team are you dropping?
I'm not dropping him. I'm not dropping him. Yeah, look. Yeah, exactly. See, we're on the same
level. The last 3 weeks, he's had 17, 14, 14. The weeks before that was 9, 8, 8, 6.
That's still better than that's a touchdown and 10 yards, man.
Yeah, 9, 8, 8, 6. Who are you dropping?
I'm not dropping
9, 8, 8, 6. You're gonna drop who? You just traded for ETN.
Yeah, but if he makes so say he trades 3 players for a 1.
No,
right?
if you get the trade, all your prayers are answered.
You're right, because then you have that extra slot to get the extra kicker.
All your prayers are answered. Get the trade. If you don't, who are you dropping off this team?
I'm trading Sutton, and I'm trading.
If you can't get the trade,
if you can't get the trade, week 11 you're making that waiver pick for Boswell, I guess.
Because there's nothing else you could do, right? You literally are picking up a kicker and then dropping him as soon as your game is over and trying to
Boswell. Oh man, I can't, man. Boswell's too good right now.
I hope you're the first position for claims because there's nothing else you can do. You can't drop any of these guys.
Boswell's the number 1 right now. I don't know about that. That's hard, bro.
You're gonna drop.
Hey, hold on. Is Sorbear there or Sorbear there for Washington? Check if Sorbear's there.
There's other kickers that are doing amazing.
Yeah, Sorbear is like the number 2 kicker right now. He's on Washington. And he would be the number 1 had Washington played him week 1, but he didn't. Check if Sorbear's there for Washington. And I think his bye week isn't until like week 14.
Yeah, they have a very late bye week.
Still waiting Monday to see if I need points. Yeah, okay. I'll let him sit on the bench, or you could do that. Because what you have here is the only people you want to put in waivers and people will forget about are the bye week guys. That's your only bye week. But you're also risking of not getting.
What would be great is on Sunday, Jordan Love is out and you can IR him. And you pick up a kicker. And then you just hold on to your whole team.
Yeah. That's true.
That's probably what I'll do.
Wait till one of these gets hit IR. Yeah.
Yep. Hope that one of these guys hit IR. Chris Olave might not play or something, even though it says he's probably going to play. Maybe Jacoby is questionable, right? So maybe one of these guys don't play. You throw him in IR, you pick up a kicker.
Yeah.
That's what you gotta do. Because you can't drop these guys early. None of these guys are early.
No, he's doing rolling waivers, so I'm only number 5 on waivers. Okay.
Yeah, you just gotta hold on.
Yeah, no, man, I'm not dropping Boswell, bro. I know a lot of people don't do like, oh yeah, just kicker. No, kickers mean.
No, man, if I could get Bass, taking Bass. It's a difference of 3 points. It's just I'm not going. I'm not dropping a regular player when I know I need it. Especially you just made this trade.
Yeah, I would see what you could do for the trade and make some room. If not, then no, you're gonna keep Bass. He's literally the most guaranteed dude there. So,
all right.
But anyways, Aiden, thank you for coming in and showing us our team, man. So I appreciate you all the way from our family on the other side of the pond. But yeah, if you have any more, but hold on. Well, we have one more thing to do, and we usually end it on this. As usually we do like a review of Gridiron Heights. It's a funny little video that we do. This one isn't that long, so Aiden, stick around. This one is called NFC North Monsters Terrorize Dak and Other QBs. So here in America, we do Halloween, right? But I'm pretty sure in other places they do that too. So very familiar. So let's watch this.
If Tyreek is dancing in this thing, I'm leaving.
So here we are. We got Dak in the car. Let me move this over here real quick. Oop. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And get rid of that. All right, here we go. All right. Let me get the volume up. Captions are on. Okay. Here we go.
Man, another stall drive? Guess the road to the playoffs goes to
from
Northwood. Say we just wait.
That's from.
Why they do Kyler like this, man?
Oh man.
Yeah, you do celebrate. Some parts they don't, some parts they do. But that's cool, man. I'm glad you guys do. Wow. Kyler's down here. I thought he was like hunched over. No, they put Kyler down here.
Hey, see what happens. I'm not doing that Seahawk. I'll run straight through it. Damn it, I have no reception anymore.
Is the NFC North always so scary?
Yeah, I hear it's Mad OP now, fam.
Scary NFC teams are just a myth.
The bride moves as one. Run.
Run? What is run?
So stupid.
Oh, I'm so mad Jaden's going to make it to the end. Oh my god. We're going to have a knife ready to stab him, and then Tyreek's going to stay dance off. I know this is going to happen.
What's up, Michael? Oh my god.
Chainsaw Massacre's a real group win. Penne, you get a game chainsaw. And where's Shake Bates?
Yes, Father. Let's finish the job.
God, I love you guys.
Let's take it to the house.
I think we're going to be fine. Oh, defensive players getting featured on Gridiron Heights? This is serious.
Bring me the head of Tua.
Oh, God. He thinks all QBs are Tua? He's going to kill us.
Can Kyler come play?
Oh God, he thinks all that good.
They really dragged that. Wasn't that like week 1 or 2 or something like that?
Always.
It was like week 1 or 2, and he had to say something about Tua. Oh my gosh, bro.
Oh, is it NFC North cabin? Please sign in, says Robert Saleh.
What did that sign say behind?
That's what it said. NFC North. Oh, you talking about this one?
The danger sign behind him. I didn't say it.
This is serious.
Passing windows closed on its.
Yep, they do. This is all we do.
You see how these windows over here circle and a square? They better have an X over here somewhere, man.
Bring me the head of Tua.
Oh, God. He thinks all QBs are Tua? He's going to kill us.
Can Kyler come play?
Oh, hell no.
It's a double XP card weekend.
Oh, for real, fam?
I'm in David McKinney.
So stupid.
Oh, hell yeah.
Michael freaking called it.
Oh,
hell yeah. You know what's crazy? They sponsored him now.
I know.
They
laughing all the way to the
and
bank
he didn't
now.
even ask for it. They called him to That's crazy. Mofo's making money for no reason.
And I'm your worst nightmare.
Oh.
Let's escape through the window.
No, Jaden. Your window isn't open yet. There's too many of them.
We're not as scary yet, but don't sleep on us.
I got this old thing to run. Wow. When will you people stop being surprised by me?
Rookie week is mine.
Whew, I think we're safe.
All roads lead through the north, baby.
The new car came. Yeah, it did. I heard it. I've heard really good things about it lately. So I think it came.
I can't believe he has a
Friday or Saturday. Yeah.
I mean, I just can't believe he has that now. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Who's there? I could wear this to protect myself, or go back to sleep and hope everything's fine.
I'm trying to attack you.
I'm probably fine. Ah!
Oh my god. Oh my god.
All right. All right, guys. That is it for today on Wednesday. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for showing us our rosters and going over your rosters. I had fun actually brain picking and showing what you guys have. Good luck on making that pick, Anthony, with Charbonnet and Justice Hill.
I don't know who to start quarterback, you know? Give me all you guys advice. I don't know what to do.
Night, gents. I see you. All right, Mike. See you. All right, guys. Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever the hell you guys are at. Tomorrow we have a game. Should be exciting to see.
Texans at the Jets.
Yeah, I don't. The Houston Texans aren't playing as well as I thought they would be doing, so I don't even know what to say about this one.
Well, the thing is, once again, they're down to one receiver. That's all that's left.
Yeah, but the Jets. I don't know. I don't know. So I'm gonna say Jets because I feel like they're more healthy. Maybe.
I mean, they're still 2-6.
It's a big question mark. Like, it's a big question mark. This game might actually be good because they're both so bad. And who would have thought that? Anyways, guys, good luck again tomorrow. If you have any Texans or any Jets, take them out of your flex, put them in their actual positions. Don't cancel out your flex position by leaving a Thursday player in there. Because you may need them with all these injuries coming up.
Or you could be me. We have all Thursday players.
Wow.
Sucks.
Wow. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys on Sunday. Back here in Dynasty Pilot early morning before kickoff. 2 hours before kickoff. So wherever time zone you're at, 2 hours before kickoff we'll be on. All right, guys. See you. Thanks for watching.
Thanks, guys.
Getting hype when I aim up, elevating that game up, stepping up to the competition. Only first place, and that's how I'm living. I'm winning till they digging up my grave, eating all the things up on my plate. Game face when I step up into place. I was born and when I watched me elevate.